From across the lands of Middle Earth to the far reaches of wherever the hell Star Wars is filmed.
Tunisia.
Yeah, that's the place.
You're welcome.
We bring to you now the BotCast live on Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen,
we're back from hiatus.
That's right.
Applause, applause, applause.
Every time we take like one week off, we're like, oh, let's take 2 weeks off and then we'll come back.
We've done this.
We backlog the shows, so I like it.
Ridiculous.
It's cool. You know why? Because we care about like high production of this show. We want to make sure we get it right because more than anything, like to everybody, and actually, Rachel, you'll be surprised to know, and I'll keep the applause rolling. Yeah. Our show keeps gaining subscribers on our podcast stream. Our YouTube's rolling, so everybody's actually like starting to come on board the Nerdbot train, and we're so happy to have you guys as fans. So if you guys are listening at home and everything, we appreciate the effort because without you guys, we'd just be a couple of weirdos at our grandma's house being bitter about stuff we can't do anymore. But we're happy.
Ever since we started the Nerdbot, so how many shows have we done?
At this point, this is our 23rd show.
Our 23rd show.
Yes.
We started the show in late January, and
well, you started. Actually, no, I did start late January.
We started at the same time. Like okay. I think you. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I brought you in. We brought you in after Aaron got to do his Shark Tank, and then that was like it was all in. And then he was also doing the game cast. So we got tons of other casts, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, we have our comments.
Real quick. I'm gonna read some
let's get some of the comments in, guys. We love you guys. Send up some love.
So Miguel from the West Coast, thank you for joining us. Hey guys, we got Tori McKenna's with us. Hi Anthony, Miss Beautiful Rachel.
Excellent.
Good evening,
and we got
Tori.
we got Kate Harris.
We got Kate Harris.
Kate Harris won. He actually won a Transformer,
Whitney's
and we're actually
with us.
That's Whitney.
Hi, Whitney, one of our wonderful, beautiful Nerdbot girls, Whitney.
And without too much further ado, of course, tonight is also another giveaway show courtesy of Paul Mart's store. And tonight it's Bumblebee time.
Bumblebee.
We're still on our kick of Transformers, and I know Kate Harris is watching.
Also,
and a few other people are probably watching, wondering.
Our other Tori just threw out our other sponsor, Bedbull.
And Bedbull. No, but I'm sure you guys are wondering when these are going to get sent out. So we're trying to get all of these given out before we get them all sent out, and we're pretty much done on this one. So we're going to get them sent out to you all really soon, and we're going to have fun tonight. And tonight it's just me and Rachel on the show tonight.
It's
so
just
going to be pretty fun.
We have not done a buddy cop show.
We take over tonight.
We're good cop, bad cop, buddy cop.
I don't
This is our getaway car.
Hey everybody, we're gonna have fun like the other guys, except we're gonna be funny. All right, no.
But I honestly, I just wanted to say that when we started the show in January, I'm about to get a little sentimental here.
I'll get my Leanne Rimes music ready.
This show starts my week off so right, and I am so grateful for the opportunity to be able to converse with you wonderful, beautiful nerds all across the world and just talk about today's hot, nerdy topics in a banter open forum. Yeah. I love this, and I love you guys, and we appreciate your support. We've seen this show grow from just, like 10 viewers a night to like we get thousands and thousands of hits on it, and
so we're always thankful for that. And again, if you guys like our show, like the BotCast page, if you guys like the YouTube, we're always looking for more subscribers. We're putting stuff up there all the time, and of course, just nerdbot.com.
Whatever you want to see us, if there is somebody you think we should have on the show, if there's different clips or feats or just whatnot, you would be like, hey, you guys should do this, and such and such.
Give her a chance, all right?
Give her a chance.
Give her a chance,
all right? Come on.
We're always open to creative mentions and all kinds of stuff like that. So if there's something or someone you want to see on here, let us know.
That's right.
I know some people. I know some people.
She knows some people.
You know some people.
I know. We're all getting to know some people. Everybody knows them. But today is actually it's a busy news week as far as nerds go. So like I said, we're going to get to this later on. It's a busy news week. So let us know if we missed something because we got a ton of news to kind of get through.
Much coming at you.
I don't know if I should do my complaints yet because I do have. I have a Batman Lego review that I want to dish out. I did see it. I finally saw a movie, guys.
Where's Vale?
What?
No.
Wait, which one do you want?
I want Trader.
Okay, here we go.
Trader!
Now I had to get myself a Trader. Yes, I just saw the Lego movie. He who does not watch movies finally saw a DC movie.
Okay, so let's save the movie news for later because once we go movies,
we'll go out with it. Yeah, we'll go out with that.
We'll
and then I also
Batman.
want to come back and talk about Jumanji, that trailer that just got dropped, because we loosely talked about Jumanji before, and we have not dug into the details of the trailer that has come out.
I'm still scarred from the Jumanji pounding.
I want people's feedback on that trailer, but we'll get to that later on, because right now I need the news from Rachel Litfin.
With Rachel Litfin.
Good evening, denizens of the interweb. It is Monday night, July... What's the date today? 17th, July 17th. In 100 years, we will have another 7/17/17 date, but today is our only one, so you won't see that kind of a date signature stamp.
What weatherman did you borrow that from? Like, you won't see that in another 100 years, folks.
I saw it on somebody online. Anyways, so much happened this week, you guys. So much happened. Spider-Man Homecoming, it was released last week, and we wanted to talk about it, but we were on hiatus. All the stuff that dropped at D23. We have San Diego Comic-Con, which is like in 2 days.
And we're getting everything's coming up.
My anxiety levels are up to here. But anyways, I want to talk about some of the stuff that dropped at D23. So I'm just going to go, actually first, before we get into that.
Yeah.
George Romero. Do you know
this? Oh, no, absolutely. I actually wrote the article.
We should really, the father of the modern zombie, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead. All of that. George Romero, the director, creator, passed away. Was it yesterday?
On Sunday night. Yes.
So it was yesterday.
Yeah.
So he passed away. Our hearts go out to him and his family.
Yeah.
We would not have things like The Walking Dead today. We would not have World War Z. None of that.
You wouldn't have Call of Duty's Black Ops zombies
Nazi
mode.
Zombies.
Okay, yeah, and I love that game so much.
Zombies.
And then later on, it was really meta to like kind of learn about George Romero and not know anything about his relation to zombies through that game, as I did, just playing that game. And then later on, I know Carlos Velarde, who's at special effects. He mentioned that guy's an influence on him. There's just tons of people.
That segment of modern horror, I mean, he Tolkien'd it.
Yeah.
If I can say that.
Yeah.
He was, granddaddy. And so, he passed and just, the world kind of sucks a little bit more.
Yeah. It didn't make the week better.
It didn't make the week better.
Knowing, like, when you lose people who are of high value to society, especially like that,
especially amazing creators like that too.
Exactly, and it's really not. Yeah, you definitely feel sad for them.
So our condolences.
And everybody out there, if you want to throw out your favorite George Romero work, we'll read it out on the comments. So make sure you throw them out if you want to let us know what got you started. It's mostly what I'd like to get through are horror fans. Really, if you're a horror fan and you really got inspiration from him, I'd like to meet him, because I always see tons of cosplayers doing Night of the Living Dead, all of that stuff.
Just zombie stuff.
Yeah, zombie stuff is a good
zombie culture today has George Romero to thank for it.
Yeah.
So
take that. All right.
All right, so what's next? So much. Oh my gosh. I can show you the world.
I know. It's all Disney now, okay? It's all Disney. All right. What's happening?
10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck.
Yeah, tell us a story. Why don't you tell us a story?
Arabian Nights.
There you go. All right. Okay, but what's the drop?
So, the live-action movie Aladdin, being directed by Guy Ritchie, has finally been cast.
Should I do the claps? Okay, yes, finally has been cast. Now, I heard it was in casting for a long time.
No, they could not. And I just really think this is absurd. They couldn't find somebody of Arabian descent that was talented enough to fill those shoes.
Yeah, I think the kid from Slumdog Millionaire was he's 40 now. It's been so long.
Here's the thing, too. There was a lot of battle about it. To get really politically correct, there are people who wouldn't even be satisfied with somebody from Bollywood getting cast as it, because that's Indian. Saudi Arabia, they're very different cultures.
Oh, okay.
Not all brown people are the same.
So it was about particular to the region, trying to keep it consistent.
A lot of people really wanted to see the talent come out of the country that Aladdin is set in, especially because for Moana, the actress who played Moana, she was from from Hawaii. She's from the islands.
Okay.
So so there was some controversy with that. But the guy that they did cast for Aladdin is Middle Eastern.
Cool.
I think he is from Iraq.
Okay.
So and so a lot of people are very happy about that.
Yeah. I'm eager to see him sing.
Names.
I want to see him sing. Yeah, get their names.
Yeah,
I'm very eager to see.
So his name is Mena Massoud, and Jasmine is going to be played by Naomi Scott. Their pictures are here. They are
throw them out
really
there.
Cute, adorable
They're
kids.
super cute. It's probably going to be really nice.
I hope.
There's going to be a lot of murder in it because Disney does that to things.
Oh my God, no! They kind of screwed up Beauty and the Beast for me. I was just really underwhelmed.
Yeah, but you can't judge this movie by that.
And
movie.
I'm not. I really hold out.
You totally just
I'm
did.
holding out.
You totally just
You know
did.
what? Stop it.
Are we trash?
All right. See what you deserve? You see that? No.
Are we trash?
No, but I want to get people's feelings on the
What do you think about the casting?
Yeah, I don't even think about the casting. I want to know, do you like, well, I guess there's one casting bloom that we're overlooking here, and that is the casting of the genie.
The genie is being played by Will Smith.
Ayala, the French prince.
Honestly, I really wanted them to cast Jamie Costa. Anybody who's familiar and follows Jamie Costa's work, he is so spot on Robin Williams. It's insane.
I wonder how they settled on Will Smith after his last.
I know
guess,
Will
few
Smith
movies.
has so many flops,
Yeah.
and yet his name still is like they're still pounding down his door just to get him in your movie, and I'm just like.
Dana Jane is asking, you were underwhelmed. You were underwhelmed with Beauty and the Beast.
Girl, did you see her dress?
Oh no! Are you gonna bring Dressgate
I'm not
out
petty.
2017?
Dressgate.
Chad Hatter had some strong words for the designers. Actually, no, I can't say that either because he said he knew the designers.
So he can't get that petty.
Chad Hatter has an opinion that is colorful towards that topic.
What?
No, that's all I want.
Oh my God! I like zoned out from what you said for 5 seconds. So I was trying to like load up our feed again.
Oh yeah, no. Diana and Dana Jane is still shocked. Diana Ruby says, "I was just sad as fuck when Robin Williams is gone." Of course.
So here's the thing. Everybody obviously, and if Robin was still alive, God rest his soul, I'm sure he would have been the first person that they logged on for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it would be a no-brainer. The thing is. And I know I throw Jamie Costa out there often when it comes to anything Robin Williams. But no, he's have you seen his impression videos?
I know, but I'm about to do fun casting for our audience.
Are we doing fan casting?
Yeah, fan cast. I want to know who you would cast for Will Smith.
Aladdin, who is your fan cast for Genie?
You have to be. Who did you say? Who's your actor that you said?
Jamie Costa.
Oh, you have to beat Jamie Costa. So I'm going to go with Gordon Ramsay. I think Gordon Ramsay would have been a hell of a freaking genie, and he just go like, "Come on,
you ain't never had a friend like me.
You've never had a friend like me in your bun. It's raw. It's raw. No,
it's raw. The baklava is raw."
Heather Gentry says she's excited for Aladdin, just for the director. I think she has a good point there. If it's a really good director, I don't think we're going to lose. It's Disney, and we're going to have a good director. We'll be
Guy
like
Ritchie.
It'll be like Rogue One. Are you showing off the...
Showing off what?
Oh, wow. All right. Tori McKenna said Anthony as Genie. Thank you. I am flattered. Let's see. I'll give you an excellent.
Excellent!
All right, cool. Like this. And then Kate is saying, Kate Harris says Simon Cowell is
Genie.
Are we just typecasting guys?
Can we stop throwing Britishmen out there?
Yeah, I know.
Benedict Cumberbatch is Genie. Tom Hiddleston is Genie.
Genie in Aladdin in the cartoon, he makes like this weird face when he's messing with Al. Yeah. And then he's like, "You want to call me Al or just Din?" He kind of looks like Benedict Cumberbatch in that little scene, in like a little snapshot.
Really
yeah, he's got like a little Benedict Cumberbatch.
I know.
Oh, wow. And then
Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. Actually, honestly, I actually do like Dwayne Johnson better than Will Smith.
You know what?
I do like that better.
I got you. Let's swap out Dwayne Johnson in Jumanji with Will Smith. I would rather see Will Smith in Jumanji and Dwayne Johnson. You see what I'm saying?
Can we get an alternate timeline, please?
Can we call Mr. Hollywood and get things changed? What the hell are we talking? Oh, Aladdin. All right, so typecasting, though. I want to see. Oh, you know what? Here's a good one. Look, Naseem Azazi said Jack Black as Genie.
Ooh.
That would have been good. Oh, wait, and Janelle just got back from Spider-Man.
Tenacious D is Genie.
Both of them? You want KG and you want?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll take it then. All right, so let's wrap it up. Everybody keep and Diana Ruby says Benedict Cumberbatch is Bay.
Okay, Diana, you're like new bestie. Thank you. Benedict Cumberbatch. We know what we call ourselves.
All right, so let's
we're Cumber bitches.
Yeah. And then when guys actually, like them, they're Cumber Bros. Phrasing?
What?
I don't have a phrasing.
No.
Are we trash?
All right, let's move on
and I just showed you the world.
So I'm waiting for a trailer now. That's all I need now to know if it's going to be like
a trailer.
And
actually, backtracking Aladdin thing. I know we just finished it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really when I was in high school, we did
2 days ago before you graduated.
I'm so young. I'm so young.
I'm so young.
When I was in high school, we did Aladdin. And it was our school play. It was my junior year, and they didn't have enough boys try out for the play.
Yeah.
And so they cast me because at the time I couldn't sing, and I still really can't sing.
Mm-hmm.
The girl who played Jasmine, actually, she killed it. She was amazing. She's perfect.
Mm-hmm. She said you did a good job. She said you tried hard.
They really wanted to use me. They cast me as Iago, the bird.
Oh, okay.
Like Gilbert Gottfried.
Nice.
You know the New York accent that I do today? Guess
That's
where
New
that
York?
came from?
The Brooklyn accent?
The Brooklyn, yes.
I could have sworn you related to Mark Wahlberg and used just the same accent in every movie.
My Star Wars accent. Because I'm the Princess of Alderaan.
All right.
That's where that accent came
look,
from.
we're getting some good throwouts for the genie.
Dave Chappelle is Genie. I like that.
Yeah, Janelle is saying
Kevin
Jim Carrey. Well, no, can we give Kevin Hart a break? I feel like Kevin Hart needs time to spend the money that he's making.
No.
Let's give him a break, all right?
She wasn't ready.
I thought he came out strong with Scary Movie, and we're dancing with the devil now. We're borrowing time here with Kevin Hart. I'd say we got to keep it going. It would have been nice to get like a crazy typecasting, like all of a sudden it's like 50 Cent as Genie, you know,
gosh,
and
no.
he's like, I'm gonna give you all your wishes. Is that right? You know, that was the album. I'm throwing that out there.
All right, we're done. All right.
What's the news? All right, no more typecasting.
No,
we're done. Unless it's like 50 Cent, I want some totally out of the way typecasting. Weird Al would have been a good one. Okay.
What dropped? So much that dropped to D23.
Oh no, Infinite Wars, and it wasn't really a trailer. It was more of
a sneak peek. No, but there's other stuff. Oh, I remember now.
Well, let's go with Infinite Wars since I already brought it up.
No. I'm going to put in something before that, and we're going to go.
Okay,
with Infinity Wars.
Nobody think about Infinite Wars and pretend like it.
It's called Infinity Wars.
It's Infinity. Grammar is important to me. Okay, all right, you know what? I'll give myself the shun to non-believer.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, go. Go.
All's well in the world.
I'm leaving.
Wreck-It Ralph 2 news was announced at D23, and it kind of blew up the internet.
Oh, Wreck-It Ralph.
Listen to this.
Woo.
Listen, I got some ish for you. Every single Disney princess voice actress.
Ever?
Yeah. From, like, well, I mean, if Snow White was
still yeah, you see, that's what I'm saying.
Everyone who's still alive, pretty much.
I heard she's buried
I'm pretty sure,
Space Mountain.
the Waltz 3, Snow White, Cinderella, and Aurora are gone. But every Disney princess that is still currently alive, especially with the modern Disney Renaissance, we started with The Little Mermaid. So from Jodie Benson on up, they were all there. They all they sang. They were there for a panel
at D23.
At D23.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Wreck-It Ralph was announced that every single one of those Disney princesses is going to be in the movie together interacting.
Doing something?
Yes.
Oh, interacting.
The princesses are going to be interacting together, and it's the first time Disney has ever acknowledged them, put them all in the same room.
I heard, as far
I'm so here for it.
Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph got rave reviews just for who it casted the first time when they did all the voice casting.
Everybody,
John C. Reilly was Wreck-It Ralph himself. So just good typecasting right there. I honestly, sometimes... I feel like the most important job is casting director, and you got to give him some credit, man. You got to give him some credit. And I'm gonna. All right. Well, so that's it for the princess thing.
Yeah. I thought that was amazing.
We still got more news. That's how much news we have. There's still more. There's still more news. Hold on, but I want to go back.
We even had Game of Thrones. And Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. We got some.
It's a really good thing we don't have guests tonight.
I know,
we can
exactly.
just talk about all the cool shit.
But look, we're getting some really good out of left field typecasting for the genie. Okay, and this is gonna be. And you want.
I saw William Dafoe, and I'm just like.
All right. I need. That's an excellent. All right, thank you for the William Dafoe. All right, Dana Jane says Cyndi Lauper. Oh, Cindy Popper. I'm guessing that's her dad, who is a popper. No, okay.
What the hell?
Kyle Rodney says Seth MacFarlane is Genie. I think we just get like a very Ted Family Guy-esque character out of them. Oh, no, Dana Jane corrected herself afterwards. I'm sorry, Dana. Y'all good. Janelle says Jack Nicholson.
Is it Genie? No, I don't want my Genie to give me nightmares.
You already got a little bit of Jack as Robin when he was pretending to be Jack, when he's like, listen, Sparky, if you want to...
I'm serious. I'm serious. If you're at home, after our podcast, Google Jamie Costa. Jamie Costa.
Listen.
His Robin Williams impressions are
no, but we don't want Robin Williams, though.
But
like,
I'm not
Robin
looking.
Williams, all right,
Genie.
that's
if you want Robin Williams Genie.
You lose. Good day, sir.
All right, we got Janelle saying Jim Carrey as the Genie.
Gabriel Iglesias is Genie.
Oh, you know what?
He's fluffy.
Oh, that is good.
And he could do his fluffy jokes, too.
That is good. And some people still saying Jack Nicholson, Danny DeVito, a little bit slow. I mean, Danny DeVito's good in what's that show? He's the Sunny Philadelphia.
Oh, it's always
He's
Sunny.
really great in that show. I like him in that show, but I don't know as far as a Genie.
I gross out so easy.
Right,
that show is, oh, man.
Oh, Army Hammer as Jafar. I mean, I don't. We're getting crazy here. We're getting crazy. All right, you know what? But I said
real.
crazy.
These gotta
I said
be
crazy.
real.
All right, cool. So let's get to the Infinity Wars. And I said infinity. Okay.
Thank you. Nah. Can we talk about Game of Thrones first?
Okay. Go for it. Oh wait.
You guys. All right.
Oh wait, but cool it with the spoilers on
I'm
this
gonna
one.
be as non-spoilery.
Yeah,
as
this
possible.
is non-spoiler. Spider-Man will be spoiler though.
Do you know what? Do you know what we should do? Should we talk about Game of Thrones at the very? Because we don't have a guest. Let's talk about the Game of Thrones at the very, 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 very end.
No, because you got a lot of people that want to talk about Game of Thrones already. We saw comments.
Show of hands.
Saw comments.
Who wants to talk about Game of Thrones?
No. Just go for it. You're looking out there. Oh.
I'm looking at you, and you're through your phones at home.
And then there's like intense music behind us.
I'm like looking through your windows.
All right.
He's climbing up your windows. He's trying to snatch your people up.
Okay, Janelle's gonna. Janelle, how come you're always like 2 days behind what we're doing every time? All right, look, we'll stay.
Yo, we just dropped so many viewers. We really shouldn't talk about Game of Thrones.
Well, no, but it wasn't going to be a spoiler. Game of Thrones is not spoiler tonight.
No spoiler.
Spider-Man: Homecoming is though, because it's been about.
It's been out for like 2 weeks now. Like
so you don't want to go spoiler on it yet?
We could do spoiler on Spider-Man.
Spider-Man for sure, but not Game of Thrones. So keep it cool on Game of Thrones then. That's what I was saying from the beginning.
Game of Thrones. Okay.
Thank you, Tori. You rock. Thanks for watching us for so long. We love you. She's sending love to you.
Aw, is Tori logging out?
Yep. No, Tori's just being cool.
Aw, hi, Tori.
But don't worry, Janelle. We're not going to go Game of Thrones crazy on you, and it's all Rachel, so she's going to be on it. As far as I'm concerned,
I'm just going to tell you this right now.
Go.
If you're not watching Game of Thrones, you're wrong.
Well, I mean, let's.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
So I was at a party last night, a Game of Thrones viewing party, and it was my friend's housewarming party. They just moved. They're so happy, and it was kind of like a housewarming / let's watch Game of Thrones that night. So when I finally got over there, apparently all those assholes watched it on East Coast time. So I was so busy yesterday, I didn't get over to the house till like around 8, and I was like, oh no, it'll be fine. Their show starts at 9, and we get in there. Everyone's drinking a little bit. Like half of the guys have their shirts off.
Oh, adults were drinking? Wow,
yeah, right?
I never would expect that.
And then I'm all like, yeah, guys, it's going to start soon, blah, blah, blah. They're like, oh, we half of them already watched it because they watched it on East Coast time.
That's not how.
And that was my exact reaction.
So were you the only one that didn't watch it then?
No, you know what? No, because a lot of people had come later anyways. So there was like a second round of a group of people, and we all like got in.
So it was like Big Daddy. It was Big Daddy. They wasted the good surprise on someone else, and then when Rachel.
So we watched it again, and I was literally every 5 minutes yelling at everybody. I was going to cut them if they don't shut up.
Oh my god! All right,
but seriously, you guys, if you're not watching Game of Thrones, like it's all coming together this season, like.
Yeah, if there's ever a season to go back and binge watch everything before this season, it's this season.
Like, seriously, Game of Thrones is so binge-worthy. Oh, my God. I'm going to die.
But you're not even binging it, so what's your problem? You're like me when The Office was like on its last season, and I was just like, just give me the damn episodes, man.
No. Like, the original, like, the first few seasons of Game of Thrones, I didn't watch right away.
Yeah.
And so I actually did end up binging those,
now,
like, way back when.
Is this the show that is not, because I don't have cable, and I play with Lego half the day and my guitar. Is this the show that is now going into uncharted territory as far as away from book lore?
Yeah, no, the books they didn't even the books stopped like last season, so nobody knew what the heck. The show and the books are now they're loosely based on each other, but they are now different.
Getting a lot of Game of Thrones hate tonight. I guess this is like the one night we got a bunch of anti-Game of Throners here.
All right, we'll move on. I mean, I wanted to Jones about it, but okay.
Sean the non-believer.
All right.
Infinity Wars?
Infinity Wars, go for it.
Who wants to talk about Infinity Wars from D23? Oh my gosh, half of the Avengers were on a panel together.
Yes, they were.
I saw those pictures. People slept. I had friends in that line overnight sleeping out in the hall.
Yeah.
For that panel.
Marriages were destroyed for that panel.
Lives were shattered. Infinity Wars, guys. So, who God, like we don't know much, but like I just
Okay, so this is Iron Man, right? All right. So that's Iron Man, right? And then he is like hanging out with Thor, and he's like, we should really do something about this Infinity Wars thing.
No,
and
okay,
like,
no. You don't no.
All right, cool.
Okay, so essentially the setup for Infinity Wars is we all know it's going to be a battle against Thanos. We all know that it is going to be the Avengers joining forces with, because Thanos right now is a common enemy of the Guardians of the Galaxy, and he is a common enemy of the Avengers.
Thanos sounds like a restaurant, like a really nice restaurant in NoHo. Like, would you like to go eat at Thanos tonight?
Thanos.
Continue, my dear.
And it's amazing because if we really take a step back and look, everything that the Marvel Cinematic Universe is accomplishing is so unprecedented.
Yeah.
You have like almost like 15, 20 movies that are all superheroes. They're all connected. And you just see this giant arc. It's incredible what they've accomplished. You know, Iron Man was released in 2008 and that kicked it off. And now
so you're
we're
saying
seeing
you like the movies is what you're saying.
I love that.
No, but what specifically did we see? Because I saw a little bit of the trailer, but because it was like really blurred out, it's hidden footage.
It was just a lot of just clips of, the superheroes, the actors.
I saw Stark Tower on fire. So that if that's one notable thing, is that Stark Tower is flammable.
Here's the thing. Actually, if you watch Spider-Man: Homecoming, which we can segue into that.
Don't be too sure of that, Jack, by the way.
Spoiler.
He says, I hope Thanos wins, although he obviously won't.
Well, I mean, the movies are going to be 2 parts, so
exactly.
I'm guessing everyone is probably going to just die in the first one.
They're going to Harry Potter that shit and 2-part it at the end. That's right. Can we just get to the reign of the Superman already, please? I'm sorry, do you want to go to Spider-Man?
Well, because Spider-Man connects to Infinity War because we see after Stark Tower just got decimated. We actually see that it's moving day in Spider-Man, and they're just gutting Stark Tower because Tony Stark moved the operations upstate. So it's interesting that Stark Tower's on fire because they already moved their operations. It's just a hollow shell. It's just a skeleton, really, at this point. So it's on fire. So the imagery is cool, but it doesn't mean
it's like, what would you do with Stark Tower after it's abandoned? Like, you turn it into
set it on fire.
Then you turn it into lava. You can't set it on fire; it'll fall over.
Turn it into lava.
You turn it into lava. Like, well, this is where
restaurants, a casino.
You ever been to Stark Casino? No. It's like it basically becomes like the Trump, but Stark becomes Trump. It just goes from being a superhero to just putting his name on everything.
Do not make Trump that cool.
He's not going to be having a goatee and sunglasses half the time, but it's
billionaire philanthropist playboy.
With the heart of gold.
So Spider-Man: Homecoming, you guys. I saw it. I made it a point to see it this weekend. It was
spidery.
It was so enjoyable. It was literally as if the Marvel superhero universe made a teen movie. They made a teen movie. It was a teen pop culture movie. Tom Holland is adorable. He plays 15, 16-year-old very well.
Nice.
I mean, for once we actually have a Spider-Man.
How old is he, though?
He's like 21.
Okay.
So, but for once we actually do have a Spider-Man that looks like a freaking kid.
It's kind of fun, though, because like you remember when you were 21, and then you're like, man, I hated myself at 17, but now it's like, now you got to act like yourself when you were 17. So how does that work?
Oh, it's it's interesting, too, where...
A lot of crying and masturbating.
Oh, my God.
Hi, Big Finn. on my
Yay,
end.
Big Finn.
Hey, it's in the bush. Phrasing.
Oh, so we got Janelle Sanchez
and let's
saying,
get your opinions on everybody out there. Your opinions on Spider-Man: Homecoming as well. But we got it coming in. Janelle saying that she loved it.
My son is claiming the new Spider-Man suit from the end. See, so the person I saw the movie with actually did not like the new suit Tony was going to give him. They didn't like the structure of it. They thought it was
the red suit or the gold suit.
Well, it's the red and gold suit.
Okay, so that's part of the lore. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't like it. I was just like, well, I mean, he's going to end up wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, like, no matter what, that's the suit you get as the Iron Spider, and this is the way the story goes. And to me, like, I've always maintained the Spider-Man story, to me, is the richest of all the stories going towards the Civil War and thereafter, except for after they reboot the series.
Honestly,
and then completely murdered the whole
out of a
thing.
lot of the Marvel heroes, Spider-Man has such a deep storyline.
How deep can you get your deep? Very
very deep. But he goes through so much emotional turmoil, and he's such an everyday guy. And I think that's why a lot of people just love Spidey, because he's so easy to root for, because he's so down to earth.
Yeah, there's definitely, you identify with him. Honestly, I felt like I identified with him so much in the like, at least from what I get in the trailer. But everybody else feels like odd, like they stand out. So I haven't seen the movie yet, obviously. I'm going to need some time. Okay?
But
Marissa Tomei is in it, so we got like a good, solid actor from like a good...
Yeah.
But overall, I'm okay with the suit change. Like, one of the biggest deals that people are making is about the suit change.
Yeah.
The regular red and blue suit. I don't mind. It looks traditional. As long
I love
as they
how
don't
the
change it
eyes...
up too
Kate
much.
Harris goes, he loves how the eyes move, and I have to agree.
Yeah,
because they go...
Yeah, they said they were trying to keep it more about the comic book aspect.
Well, they do it.
No, the cartoon, I mean.
Actually, shoot, is Deadpool going to be in Infinity Wars?
They'll probably shoo him in. Why not? Like, Ryan Reynolds is still young and healthy.
I need that.
Yeah.
I just need...
You just like Ryan Reynolds. You're done.
I mean, is that bad? I just like want to lick Ryan Reynolds' cheek.
Whoa. Wait, I don't even...
Anthony, Ayala,
I don't have
Gilmore
nothing.
live at Pompeii in select theaters.
Oh,
Wednesday.
yeah. I mean, we got like rock news. Okay, well, because I got a guy that follows me here in my music scene.
And atomically correct Spider-Man would be very weird.
And I'll actually just allude to it. And I'll allude to it because it's actually really important. Actually, I'll end the news here. Oh, wait. All right. So next week, I'll be bringing in a canned interview that I did with Gene Simmons today.
Wait, what?
Gene Simmons of Kiss.
Wait, you interviewed Gene Simmons of...
I did. Gene Simmons called my cell phone today, and...
Bullshit.
I kid you not, there is a recording on my phone of a 10-minute conversation I had with Gene Simmons, and we are going to be debuting that next week on the BotCast. So everybody, you can look forward to that. And it's really cool. We're going to dissect the interview and just talk about what he's got coming up.
Why are you just not telling me this on air?
I know, it was kind of like a surprise that I kind of had going for everybody, and I kind of let it out like before air, but nobody looks at my freaking Facebook wall to see the details that I put out there. So surprise, yeah, we're gonna have Gene Simmons interview on this show, and you'll get to hear it next week.
Should we get like a little Kiss plushie doll and like make him...
I'm gonna try. You know what? I think Diecast Metals does that, and you know what? This is actually like a really good segue into that. So, and I think we're gonna bring a Kiss one. Yeah, I know.
What you did
but we're getting a lot of love from everybody who loves Kiss, and of course, like, who doesn't love Kiss? You know, like, one of the things I told him was that it's brilliant to me how embedded they are in our society, to the point to where they're on pop culture things. They got pop cultures. References, they got everything, and then I even told them it has to affect your fan base, and of course it does. So we're going to be you're going to get to hear my conversation with Gene next week, and not only that, but you're going to be also getting a chance to win tickets to a show that's going to be happening in Riverside. That's local here. So if you're local and you're watching the show, we have tickets to give away to a Gene Simmons show of Kiss. All right, and it's going to be right here. All you got to do is rub that lamb. That's all you got to do is rub the lamb.
Are we trash?
All right. So
that's like my new favorite thing.
I know. Okay.
Are we trash?
All right, but before we get to the giveaway, and everybody, we're going to get to a giveaway right after we get to the Nerdbot announcements, but I need to talk about a couple things.
What are we going to talk about, Anthony?
One of the cool things, I like that you still dance even though you don't have a dance partner here. That inspires me, because I wrote that song, so I like that people dance to it. All right. So, I'd like to say Nerdbot Con is coming at you 2017, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding it the wrong way.
Nerdbot Con?
Nerdbot Con, ladies and gentlemen. A nerd and cosplay convention. That's right. We have vendors. We have cosplay contests, nerd karaoke, live music, photo meetups, cosplay panels.
And there is a delicious BJ's right down the street from there.
Phrasing, Rachel. I swear to God.
But BJ's is amazing.
Oh, no, yeah, it's freaking good. I always get pizza from there. It's freaking bomb.
Their ale, they have like 20 ales on
Shout
top.
out.
It's crazy.
Shout out.
After
Free
Nerdbot
plug.
Con, when you need to refuel.
No,
plug BJ's.
no, not after Nerdbot Con.
What's after Nerdbot Con?
After Nerdbot Con is the Nerdbot Con after party at Dave & Buster's. So we need you all to go there.
So we're not plugging BJ's.
No, we're
Don't
not.
go to BJ's.
In
It's a bad
fact,
place.
some would argue that it would be the worst place to go on a night when you
So
could
then
be with Nerd.
Where should we go after Nerdbot Con?
Okay.
Where are we going?
All right.
Dave & Buster's?
We're going to straighten this all out right now. Nerdbot Con. It happens in the day.
At Pasadena. In Pasadena.
All right. September 30th. All right. 10
Beautiful downtown
10 a.m. to 5
Pasadena.
p.m. After that, you're like, oh, snap. I got all this stuff. I want to spend more money and have cool times with some nerdy people. Well, you can go to Dave & Buster's of Arcadia and you can see us there. How about that? How about you check us there? How about
Cash me outside. How about that?
No, we're gonna
Why
get
are
sued
we
for
giving
that.
that
I
person?
know.
Why are we giving that person?
Because Nerdbot Con 2017, ladies and
Nerdbot
gentlemen.
Con.
All right, you got to be there. So, and on top
I'm
of that,
so excited for
then
this.
let's-
Last year was really great. This isn't just another one of your run-of-the-mill cons. Like, there was just a really good energy last year, and I've been talking with our producer, and there's just a lot coming your way for this year.
Nice.
And it just gets bigger,
Yeah.
bigger.
Yeah,
So-
and of course, if you don't want to wait until then to go to that Nerd Nights, well, guess what? We got another Nerd Nights coming up too.
we have another Nerd Nights coming up.
That's right. It's August. Shit, you know what? I'm slipping on it. It's like 13th. You got it?
13th.
All right. August 13th coming up. It's Heroes and Villains Night. So, of course, if you've been to our Nerd Nights before, and the last one was super
Last one was
super
so
lit.
off the hook.
Oh my God,
Do
there
people still say
was-
that? Do people still say that?
People who were born in the 90s but are still hanging out with people who were born in the 2000s say that. But it was
It was lit.
It was really
That's
lit.
the word we used today.
But we
It
have
was
live
lit.
music there. Oh, August 10th. Sorry, erased. What? Yeah, that was her.
Wait,
that was
no,
all
wait,
her.
what day?
That was
What day?
10th. August 10th. Damn
I'm
it,
an
Rachel.
awful person.
How dare you? All right, we had to have our
August
news.
10th. August 10th.
August 10th at the Covina. I'm sorry, Covina.
Arcadia.
I'm confusing everything. Arcadia Dave & Buster's. So, like we said, we're gonna have live music, karaoke.
Oh my God! No, wait.
you can-
The Reverse Flash is going to premiere there.
Oh, are we doing that there?
That's what I was.
You're in that, right?
I am in that. You guys,
All right,
I did
I'll
a
keep the
really
music
cool
going.
thing. I did a really cool thing with Colin the Blur. If you are a fan of the CW Flash series with Grant Gustin, because who isn't? Because that series is just, oh my God, so good.
Everybody says it's good.
It is exceptional. But there is a character in the Flash series, the Reverse Flash, and he's got a very rich origin backstory, which you can glean what you want from comics. But my friend Colin the Blur on Instagram, shout out, hey Colin.
That guy owes me $5. Go ahead.
Oh my God. He came up with an amazing concept and he brought it to Nerdbot. Colin's one of our Nerdbot guys here too. And him and our producer Elvin, they collaborated, and all of a sudden we're doing a fan film series, very high production quality fan film series based off of the Reverse Flash's origins. And they came to me a couple weeks ago and they're like, hey Rachel, do you want to play the Reverse Flash's love interest? And I'm all like, am I getting paid? Are you feeding me?
And then they're like, we have 2 bags of peanuts and a sack of quarters. And she's like, I'm in. I'm in. Sign me up, baby.
And so we filmed it a couple weekends ago, and we had a hike to the location, and it was like half an hour
First
into
time
the wilderness, and it was like
Rachel
over
ever
100
went
degrees.
hiking. Thanks a lot, Big Fin.
I love hiking. I love camping. I grew up in the desert. No,
Yeah.
trees. I got.
We still wonder how the hell we let you out of there, but you can't. You got out of the desert. So where can everybody find out more about Reverse Flash?
So, if you want to find out more about the Reverse Flash miniseries that's going to be going on, Nerdbot, actually, the Nerdbot Facebook page, they have posted a bunch about it. I mean, if you scroll down even once, you will find just, the teaser trailer is out. The reason why I bring this up, though, is because the first episode will be airing at Nerd Nights on August 10th. We are going to be showing it, and it's going to drop there, and it's going to be really great. And I'm very excited for
Excellent.
it. So that's why, because it's super appropriate, because the theme that night is heroes and villains.
That's right.
So come as your favorite Marvel, DC, whatever hero. Come as your favorite Marvel, DC, whatever.
Or
villain.
don't dress up. You can just show up.
Show up in your fly new suit.
But here's the deal. All right. Here's the deal about Nerd Nights. All right, because it's not all free fun and games. All right.
It's not all free fun and games.
It's not. It's $10 unlimited fun and games. That's right. For $10,
you can put a price on happiness.
Yeah, it's $10.
Really can, yeah.
I mean, really. But for $10, you get to hang out with everybody. You get to see my band, the Expansion Pack. All right, which includes some really great nerdy guys that come out.
You get the opportunity to dance with me on the dance floor.
That's right. She might not be in the same vicinity, but you'll be on the same particular dance floor, hanging out and dancing. So that'll work.
You want a hug?
Nerd Nights, though, August 10th. So make sure you check that out. And, of course, Nerdbot Con, September 30th. We're going to have a Nerd Nights there, too. So without much further ado, I would like...
What would you like?
To give this Bumblebee away, finally. Because we've had some people watching this show for about 47 minutes now. And they're hungry.
They're hungry for some Bumblebee?
They are, how the French say, hungry.
I'm pretty sure... That's not.
Well, they use their hand a lot like that. I'm going to get some Frenchologists on this, and we're going to figure this out. All right. Courtesy of Paul Mart's store, ladies and gentlemen, we are giving away a Jada die-cast metal of Bumblebee. All right. Now it is a Transformer figure, but it does not transform.
Transformers.
It stays in its car transformed state. But it's really beautiful. You have to check it out. We've already given out a few of these.
So these metal die-cast figures are freaking heavy.
They're very heavy.
They're all metal. It is pretty much a new home protection system.
That's right.
Someone breaks in, grab this.
Yeah. Keep it next to your bed.
It is a real superhero. Lifesaver.
It's courtesy of Paul Mart's store. He's been sponsoring our giveaways these last few weeks. So if you want to see more of these die-cast metals, you can check them out at paulmartstore.com. And then he's also on Facebook. So you guys want to just give him a look up, give him a like, let him know that you saw us. You saw him here. You'll be able to win this, baby. So without much further ado, Rachel, we gotta do another typecasting game, because that actually worked really well with the genie, but I feel like we burned the genie. But we have a huge array of other Disney movies that are yet untouched and will more than likely be rehashed. So I'm wondering, we should pick a movie and then have our audience, our lovely audience tonight, typecast that movie based on a character that you think would be untypecastable once again.
Don't put this pressure on me.
It's not. We're actually putting this pressure together on each other. Oh, I had that way too low.
You totally did.
But she said, "Oh, yeah." All right, so we'll begin. So let's figure it out. So let's see.
Well, what movies are being remade right now?
You know what I would like to see? I got you, because this is relevant to what I've been looking into.
Are you about to say Jumanji?
No, I'm getting to that later. No, I don't even know if I have enough time. I do have time.
No.
Okay, because we didn't even finish the news, really, but I'm going to get to it. Okay, I need our audience tonight. If you want to win this Bumblebee, all right? And this is going to be good, because I need the best buddy team to reshoot Goof Troop, or a Goofy movie, as it were.
Oh gosh, live
Live action Goofy movie. I need Goofy and I need Max. All right.
Oh.
And tonight there's no guest. It's not easy tonight where the guest gets to laugh. Ha ha ha! I'm going to give this to you. No, tonight you got to impress the Litfin and the real denizens of the internet. All right. So you've seen Goofy movie. All right.
No, because there's rumors that they are going to.
I know they are, but we're going to typecast this baby before they do. I keep dropping your phone. I'm so sorry.
My phone.
I know, it's annoying. All right, so I need to see some typecasting. And everybody, and there's a lot of love coming out for the Bumblebee. Everybody throwing out some love. Raquel saying we better dress up. I think the band for sure is going to dress up. I'm going to do my best.
They're also remaking Dumbo. We should do a fan cast of Dumbo. Who's going to play the elephant?
All right, maybe we'll loosen it up.
No, I'm kidding. I'm really kidding.
You don't want to loosen it up? Because it's kind of tight to get two actors, and then people haven't really seen that movie. How about we typecast like Cinderella? No, they've already done that, right?
Did Cinderella.
No, Cinderella. How about The Little Mermaid?
They're supposed to be making it.
Yeah, but who?
But no, but it actually wasn't on their new list. Well, no. So another company is actually remaking Little Mermaid.
somebody else is just making it?
Yeah, they're not doing that.
Oh, but it's not Disney, though.
It's not the Disney.
All right. See, now you're losing me on this.
I'm sorry. Actually, we got Janelle saying Max should be Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I believe in that, actually.
Okay.
Actually, do you know who Max? Okay, let's just do it.
Oh,
we already threw it out there.
All right, we already threw it out there. We're gonna ride this
stick with it.
All right.
So my fan cast would be Tom Holland for Max.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, right.
All right, I can see that.
Yeah.
I want like Wilbur Valdenara as Max. From Wilbur Valdenara from your mama.
We have Jim Carrey for Goofy.
Alberto says Universal is doing Mermaid.
Yeah, they're doing Mermaid, and it's actually going to be this Hans Christian Andersen version. It's going to be like really sad. It's not going to be fun.
Anthony Rodriguez says Goofy is Rob Schneider and Max is the older brother from Jurassic World. Wow. Okay, I like.
That's brilliant.
Wow. Out strong with the gates right here, Anthony. Way to go. All right, I'll give you an excellent.
Oh my God. Kate
right.
Harris goes, Hulk Hogan is Goofy, John Cena as Max.
Oh, come on, but you got the wrestling. He's
John
a wrestler.
Cena.
All right, come on. We're typecasting a Goofy movie, folks.
Let me see here. Let me think.
We need a winning typecast here. So far, the lead right now is Anthony Rodriguez with Rob Schneider. And now he's got to say Rob Schneider like on South Park.
Who's like a really skinny, tall comedian?
John Mulaney. He'd be a good John Mulaney would be a good Goofy. He's got like a quirky attitude. He'd be pretty good. No?
Oh my God! Wait! I'm blanking right now.
Mark Wahlberg. All right, no.
No! I'm blanking right now. He's the guy who goes, "I need more cowbell."
Oh,
God,
Christopher Walken.
Yes, Christopher Walken
as
is
Goofy. Oh, you're Miguel Westco said.
Max.
Miguel Westco said Adam Sandler. I'm feeling insulted with that one.
Oh, Janelle Sanchez, you're on this. She goes Goofy, Ryan Reynolds, Max, Tom Holland. I like that.
All right. We're getting. I don't know if it's strong enough to beat Rob Schneider and Max as the older brother from Jurassic World.
Oh God, though, that is really good.
That was a strong lead to typecast
like
Goofy and Max from a Goof Troop or
Janelle's like
movie.
foreshadowing Spider-Man and Deadpool.
Oh, here we go. We're getting some good stuff now.
Keenan Thompson as Max, Kel Mitchell as Goofy. That's interesting.
Oh, look, Adrian's just going like sideways now. He's saying Bender from Futurama and as Goofy and Stewie as Max. I could see Stewie as a Max. Bender is a little. I don't see him as.
I'm sorry. I'm like.
Are we trash?
I am such fandom trash. I'm a total fandom trash dork.
Oh my God! Alberto Rodriguez pulling it right here. Vince Vaughn as Goofy. I would love to see that.
Like, yes.
What? Yeah. What? Okay. I fell on the ground. Okay. Yeah. I know
Actually,
it.
well,
right?
what about because Goofy's a little bit more sweeter than that. What about what about Will Ferrell? Because it would be played off like more elfish.
No. He got Elf, though. That's why he's Elf.
Yeah.
You know what? You're fired. How dare you?
You're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired.
Come on, everybody. Don't make Chris Villain as Max. Oh,
yes.
All right.
Yes. Real life
Actually, that would.
Yes. I agree. Oh, I want it.
Chris Villain as Max?
And what about Elvin as Goofy?
No.
Hi, Elvin.
Elvin actually kind of looks like Max a little bit. He's got that 90s Kid Rock thing about him. All right, guys. I mean,
I like mine.
Oh, look. See, people are coming out. Here we go. Zac Efron as Goofy.
No.
Oh, wow. Ed Litfin here. Bender, that's like saying Peter Dinklage as Goofy. Nope. Well, maybe.
Back to Peter Dinklage. Game of Thrones was amazing.
How about Peter Dinklage as Max? You see?
No.
And then we're playing the height game. No? Okay. Well, he was like a kid. I don't know. Typecasting still for Max and Goofy, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give you another one so it makes you feel better.
You know what? I don't know about anybody out there, but Peter Dinklage is a very handsome man, regardless of his height.
I think. All right, look, it's getting. All right, look, I'm gonna use the Jeopardy song. All right, so that y'all hurry up and get me a dynamic duo. Here we go.
Rob Schneider and the kid from Jurassic Park.
I think we're gonna win with the Rob Schneider. If somebody can outdo Rob Schneider and older kid from Jurassic Park, because he hasn't earned his time to
Danny
learn his name.
DeVito is Goofy.
Okay. Oh my God, the guy from 30 Rock.
Actually, no. I want Patrick Warburton as Goofy.
Okay, but now you got to. No, it's still too loose. Still too loose. He's out. Oh,
what about Adam Sandler as Goofy?
No, we already got that. That was not that is a no.
Tom Hanks is Goofy.
Yeah, Miguel West Coast with Tom Hanks and Colin Hanks. Guys.
Adrian, get out.
And then Adrian Will and Jaden Smith.
Get out.
Actually, I don't know.
No,
we might have a time. No.
Have you ever seen Jaden Smith's tweets?
I don't know. It's just that I know, but it's just that like when you talk about answers you're looking for to do like a dad and son, and you come out with Will and Jada Smith after Earth, and then how ironic that it's after Earth, and we have to go to this level. I don't know, guys. Goofy, Larry.
I know. I like Rob Schneider.
Yeah, I think
Rob
we're gonna have to
we
give
keep going
it
back to that.
Yeah, all right. So that was Anthony Rodriguez. Anthony Rodriguez, well done, my friend. You have won yourself a Bumblebee. You want to grab your phone?
Yeah.
You won yourself a Bumblebee from Paul Mart Store, courtesy of Paul Mart Store. He is our sponsored giveaway. Folks, if you want to check out more from Paul Mart Store, like it says right there, go to paulmartstore.com or go to his Facebook at Paul Mart Store that he has on Facebook, and you'll see all the different kinds of Jada medals that they have. They do everything. They do DC. This one has like a little Iron Man that comes out from the inside. That one's pretty cool.
They don't do this one, but I like it.
They don't do that one. I think it's like a McDonald's toy that she found on the ground. Some kid is missing it right now. But but they do everything DC, Marvel. I've seen some Ninja Turtle stuff. So you guys go check Paul Mart. He's a really great guy. He's a supporter of the show. And again, and anybody else, if you want to be a part, you're watching this show and you want to have a sponsored giveaway, you want to see your product being on this show, get in contact with us at nerdbot.com or go to the Facebook.
I just thought of the perfect Goofy.
And let us know if you want to be a part of it. All right, let us know.
Steve Carell.
All right.
The Office.
All right, I'll give you an applause for that.
I could see that.
But unfortunately, the true applause goes to Anthony Rodriguez.
Goes to Anthony Rodriguez.
Anthony Rodriguez, can you please send me a message to the Nerdbot BotCast page, or not the Nerdbot page itself, but go to our BotCast page and please send us a message with your address, and we'll be sending all of these out. And even Anthony Rodriguez is saying hashtag.
He did my hashtag.
Hashtag Finn on fire. So you are getting out there.
Hashtag Finn. You know what? The housewarming party I went to last night, I walked in and literally everyone in their half shirtless, inebriated haze, I walked in and like half the room was like, Finn on fire! And I was like, whoa. It freaked me out. I was like, this caught on.
Oh my God, wouldn't that be hilarious?
Oh my God, it was so hilarious.
All right, so we still had a little bit of news to go through. Like we had one more piece of news, right?
What do we have?
You said you had one more. You did Spider-Man, right? We're done.
I just.
Oh, then we're all wrapped on the news. Then, holy crap!
Finally.
Awesome. All right, cool. So that was the
good
news.
We didn't have a guest tonight.
Yeah, that's what it's like getting through the news. There you go. No, well, normally we also aren't as inundated with news as it's been. Oh, one of the last news is I guess
some weeks we've had that was like pulling teeth to just kind of really just. I always like to keep an ear to the ground as to what happens during the week in nerd news and stuff. And there have been some weeks where it's just like literally nothing has happened.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and now it all just comes at once.
Well, I got one more thing that came out, and I actually have the music for it. Star Wars Land has been announced at D23.
How could we miss it?
Yeah, so I mean, I didn't miss it because I was looking at that entire thing like, oh man, that's going to cost
Anthony,
so much.
why don't you tell us about Star Wars Land?
Well,
apparently you know so much about Star Wars Land.
Well, every year, me and my kids come down from Vermont, and we like to go and get the double-day pass. It's called the twofer, okay? And we like to go and we get the churros, and it's very tasty. It's delicious.
That was beautiful.
I thank you. Thank you very much. Family is key to my life.
Proud of you.
Thank you. But it looks brilliant. It actually looks really, really nice. It actually looks like they're putting more effort to that than they have throughout like all of Disney's Magic Kingdom on just the regular Disneyland side. They're having a lot more fun with it from what it appears like what they did with Disney's California Adventure, where there's a lot more landscaping going on. A lot more terrain.
Apparently with Disney's California Adventure 2, there's
another news right there.
They're gutting it, certain parts of Hollywoodland, like, you know how they made the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, which I have actually finally ridden it. It is something. Mm-hmm. Really intense.
Yeah.
I was screaming.
Wow.
but it's amazing. But the Guardians of the Galaxy, and they're doing Summer of Heroes. They're slowly but surely turning that area, and they're actually expanding it too. It's going to be Agents of Shield,
Nice.
Marvel. Marvel Land and all that stuff. So it's definitely that's having some changes as well.
Nice. And everybody's actually that's one thing. They're asking you what song did you get? So I know that's one thing that's going on with this ride.
I don't remember. I was literally crying.
Everybody's getting different songs. So actually, that'd be fun right now if everybody if you've been on the ride, throw out your song that you got. I think you didn't get Hit Me With Your Best Shot. I thought you said that last time or something. No. Okay, then that was somebody else.
I was just literally sobbing on the ride.
You were crying.
Here's the thing.
It's so beautiful.
Well, here's the thing. The ride is gorgeous. It is beautiful. They did a great job. And walking through the environment to get to the ride. If you remember the Tower of Terror, the wait for Tower of Terror was one really cool thing about that is the wait was really cool because you had a very cool environment that you were in before you got on the ride. Guardians, they did a great job. It's the collector's kind of like basement and everything. Beautiful. It was great. And just the anticipation up to the ride was it was very cool. And, the mechanics of the ride are very similar to Tower of Terror, but it's not the same. So, if you
It's like the same thing, only different?
If you rode Tower, so, it goes up and down. It goes up and down. If you rode Tower of Terror and you remember that ride, like the first time you ride that ride, you don't know what to expect. So when it does drop you and you're, freaking out, terrified, now, after having ridden Tower of Terror a million times, you know when the drops are. You know what to expect. And it's fun and not terrifying. This ride, my first time riding this ride, I didn't know where any of the drops were. I didn't know what the hell they were going to do with me.
Oh, they changed the randomization even further.
They changed the randomization. Okay. It's a completely new ride. It bounces around. It's crazy. And I'm just like, I'm going, why, God, why? It was amazing. I walked out of there I had tears streaming down my face because it was just like I didn't know what was happening, and this is a ride that I used to be so familiar with, and I just was not anymore.
Well, that's what you get for being a Pavlonian loser, all right?
I was super
Pavlonian?
Total.
There's your syntax word for the night, ladies and gentlemen, Pavlonian. Brought to you by
Pavlov.
Brought to you by Reading Rainbow itself. No collaboration.
The more you know.
No relation. No, but there's one thing I wanted to say about that. I've always felt like that Tower of Terror is an eyesore, and then I feel like even now the Guardians of the Galaxy is now an even bigger eyesore.
It's so
from the
pretty,
outside.
but the thing is, what they're doing.
I think it's a rough look on the outside.
It does look like shit.
There goes the neighborhood.
But they're also there's a lot more news for Disney too. Actually,
what you think they would You think they just had a convention or
just
something?
one? Yeah, right. No, but they're also changing Pixar Land. They're gonna make the Paradise Pier into Pixar Land.
I'm upset about this one though.
Uh-oh.
I love Paradise Pier.
So it's not going to be Paradise Pier anymore?
It's going to be Pixar Pier.
That's fine. Oh, you know what? I did like Paradise Pier. I love the California-esque
It feels like California.
Yeah. I know.
Anybody who's born and raised in this state.
Yeah.
One thing I love is the way they've done California Land. I'm pretty sure they're actually trying to erase that as Disney California. They're slowly but surely easing that out, and I don't like it. I fear change.
I feel like it's like that scene in The Simpsons where they go to, they're in Japan, and they're like, let's go eat it.
Face the strange
they want to go eat at a different restaurant than what they're used to, so they go to a place called America Town, which is a Japanese place that
version of America,
to be America. That's Disneyland. It's us pretending to be in California. It's double pretend.
Honestly, though, it's not bad.
It's really good.
I love the wharf area. I walk down there, and I feel like it's a hybrid of San Francisco and Cannery Row and Monterey.
No, for sure, Disney.
It's beautiful.
California Disney is like somebody went through California and picked out the best spots and was leaving out the slums and the Skid Rows. And was like, let's get all this.
Holler
together.
out, Stockton, California. Anybody from 209 reading this, watching this? Where my valley at?
But you know
the real valley.
But you know what? I will say about Paradise Pier, it was underdeveloped. Whereas when you go to Disneyland, every square inch corner, you look up, you look to the left, you look to the right.
No detail is left.
It's detail. No stone is left unturned.
Disney California is a little detail left to be desired. I will give you that.
But what it did do is it laid the foundation and was also just giving a lot of room for what was going to come ahead. Like for me, Big Bear, is it Big Bear Rapids? What is it? What is the Rapids?
I'm sorry, I'm yawning.
What's the Bear Rapids? Somebody throw out the name of the Rapids ride. But that Rapids
ride. I just wrote it too. It was fun.
The entire ride surrounding it is all just scenery, and it calls back to earlier times when I would play Roller Coaster Tycoon. I just love scenery.
Oh, it was
makes
beautiful.
Everything.
Well, that's the thing, because that mountain butts up against the Grand Californian, and all of that is modeled after Tahoe.
Yeah, and then all of that has to look good when you take a picture in front of the Golden Gate Bridge at the front of California Disney.
I feel like
Grizzly River Run. Thank you, Alberto. Man, Alberto,
I don't know. I just feel like they did such a beautiful job taking all the best flavors of California and making a park out of it, a Disneyland-style park. And now it's just going really I'm going to say this. Disney went commercial.
Oh, Disney sold out.
They sold out to the Marvel universe.
Traitor!
And the Star Wars universe.
I just wish that they made like a separate park on its own. Why do they have to get rid of classic things?
Oh, so things
that didn't even stand for.
So
they weren't even there for a decade.
That's true. I mean, but that's a testament of what it is. Like they count the amount of people who are in the rides. They count the tickets. More people are going to Disneyland and not California Disney. It's a numbers game, Rachel.
Actually, I have to differ. Well, I am a pass holder, though. I'm not exactly the people they're trying to attract. I don't know. Are they trying to attract? They hate us. They call us pass holes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm a pass hole.
Yeah. I call you that too, behind your back.
Thanks,
right now. Without even knowing. All right, so
there it is.
So is there anything from D23 that we're leaving out?
I know we're missing stuff.
The princesses, everybody. If we're missing anything from D23,
apparently Jodie Benson saying "Part of Your World" made everybody cry.
Part of your world. Oh, part of your world. That's one.
Not bad.
Okay, hey, falsetto, babe.
Wow.
I can do it. All right. Well, if that's it. Then
Anthony,
I think
is past my bedtime.
Actually, you got like 2 or 3 more minutes with me.
Did he reset that?
No, he didn't. It's still going. We actually got a few more minutes, but there is one thing I wanted to get to, and that is talk about the Lego movie. Because
Lego Batman. Guess who finally saw it?
Now I could have done 2 things tonight, okay? Because I saw 2 DC pieces of work. I saw The Killing Joke, and I saw Lego Batman, okay? Complete polar opposites, and
that's like really opposite.
Polar opposite. All right, in between.
Let's watch Lego Batman. Now let's watch that universe get obliterated emotionally.
in between the morbidness of Barbara and the shark repellent, I found a nesting ground in between to complain. But I'll get to Killing Joke to another time when we have a more knowledgeable comic book guest in show, because we did have this
really
talk
good material
before.
To save.
Yeah, that one for sure, because that needs to be dove into by a live crew once again. It's weird, okay? And Adrian saying he cried over Batman's breakup and Joker's breakup. Okay, so Adrian, that is my main point. So I love Lego. I am a huge Lego fan. Everybody who knows it, I hate you. No, everybody who knows me knows that I do Lego stuff. If you want to see some of that work, you can go to Another Brick Studio CA. I do reviews for Nerdbot.com, and I do coverage for Lego events here in California. So I love Lego. I was looking forward to see Lego Batman as soon as I saw the trailer. I thought the trailer, when he was just dancing, being stupid, Fred Arnett. Will Arnett, I'm sorry. I always call him Fred Arnett and mix him up with Fred Arnez. But Will Arnett is the voice of Batman, and I've always thought he was a great Batman.
Why is it not Kevin Conroy?
For what I'm going to assume are movie reasons, and I will get to that in a moment, because that's actually one of the other things I'm worried and concerned about with the future of Lego movies, and part of it has to do with this, which is that the movie started out similar to Lego Movie. I guess I'll start it from the beginning with Lego Movie itself. Lego Movie to me is a flawless movie. Lego Movie is a CGI masterpiece combined with photogenic, blah, 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 this and that. Did you see Lego Movie? The first Lego
original?
movie, yeah.
Everything is awesome.
Okay, my point exactly. When you watch that movie,
when you're part of a team,
you still feel that feeling of everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome.
So this movie tries to bring that concept to you at the very beginning.
You didn't like the Lego Batman movie?
So I did not like the Lego Batman movie. I know.
I'm sorry for your eardrums.
I know, folks. I did not like it. Okay. I don't know if I need to watch it again to make sure, but I feel like the first time you're going to...
It does look like shit.
It does look... Okay. I'm not saying everything looks like shit. I'm not saying everything is shit, but this movie stank of merchandising, as it were.
Well, yeah.
It was like... where Lego played on the creativity of what merchandising is, this movie went all out to merchandise out Batman itself. I'll get to that part in a moment. Let's talk about the good parts in the movie. And Adrian hit on that point exactly, which is he liked it when the Joker was sad about the breakup. To me, that was the most brilliant aspect of this movie, was the relationship with the Joker. Have you seen the Batman movie, the Lego Batman movie?
Yes.
Okay. So did you like that that type of, I guess, part of the story? It's kind of the main core of the story, which is Batman, and this is getting into spoiler, but if you haven't seen it, it's a great movie if you want to watch it with your kids.
It's been out for months.
Yeah, but you're not losing anything out on this, okay? It started out really strong. It did the same thing that Lego Movie wanted to do, which is there's so much to look at, there's so much to see, but they just threw it all in your face. All the enemies come out all at once. The Joker comes out at the beginning straight out. They established the relationship.
For children.
It is, but they did. That's my argument. That argument works against this movie when you put it against Lego Movie, the original Lego movie. But Lego Movie, by and far, is a way stronger movie.
I agree the Lego Movie is a stronger movie.
Yeah.
I do agree that.
I feel that Lego Batman movie bit off the concept that movie was trying to do and murdered it. They filmed all the action scenes way too fast to the point where you couldn't even see what was going on.
I agree.
That, to me, was the biggest loss leader of a Lego movie. The entire movie, the reason why you're watching this and not those shitty 3D versions that you can play on video games or whatever, is because you're looking at everything in HD. It's beautiful. It's dynamic. It's everything. Batman movie rushed its way through everything. The only things that they didn't rush through were exposition. Case in point, the most powerful scene that spoke out to me and will stay with me, and I've seen a lot of people digging Harley Quinn in the movie, Lego Batman. People liked the movie. I thought it was funny. The scene, and this is kind of spoilery, the scene where the Batman says, or I'll start with the Joker. Joker says, "Aren't I your greatest villain? Aren't we the greatest, villain and hero team?"
Yeah.
And he says, "No. You mean nothing to me. Nobody does." And when I heard that line through Will Arnett, it sent chills down my spine, and I was like, yes, this is going to be an excellent Batman movie. You get this great look between Batman and Joker, and he literally shatters his freaking heart right in front of him while they're feet away, and he says, "No, you mean nothing to me." Everything basically that the Joker has ever stood for in this universe means absolutely nothing. I thought it was brilliant.
I remember that line.
It's so great. I thought it was one of the greatest things, and the movie proceeds to destroy that concept all the way until the later, and then at the very end it just seems rushed. And that's really what my main complaint is that you had a brilliant concept. You had a great talent team, and I people were weirded out by Zach Galifianakis playing the Joker. I think they picked an excellent person for this role who could be a Joker who emotes.
Yep.
You feel him.
Yep.
I don't feel Batman. I felt Mariah Carey in this movie more than I felt Batman, just because it was rushed. It's not.
Mariah Carey's in the movie?
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
She's the governor, or the governor of Gotham. Yeah, go back and look at the casting. It's really fun. But overall, I was just really, really disappointed that they let the ball drop, because it started out what seemed like it was going to be a great idea. And then what pissed me off as a Lego fan was the fact that you start buying merchandise. I was buying minifigures, literally, that were in the movie less than a split second. When there's a part where Batman's switching out Batgirl's costume, and he switches her out about 4 times. There was one minifigure that I bought. I was like, that's a great minifigure. He only switches through her once, and then that's it. You never see it again.
Yeah.
Merchandising way harder than Lego Movie did. And Lego Movie at least was like, this is in the movie, you get this here. Batman's like, oh, it was in the movie for a split second, here you go. All those bad guys that are in all the Lego sets, they're not even part of the movie. They're just part of Joker's plan. The whole thing was a freaking FU to Lego fans, and now I'm worried about Lego Ninjago. So that's where I'm at. I'm a little pissed at you, Lego Batman, right now. I'll be watching Lego Movie, the first one, over and over again, but I advise you all to watch this movie again, compare it to the older Lego, and for your kids aren't going to tell the difference, but that's also part of the problem. Like,
is it because I'm so young? Because I'm a kid?
No, but I mean, I'm looking at this movie in a more dynamic sense because I'm invested.
Here's the thing. You're a perfect example of someone who is super invested in their fandom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a casual fan.
Mm-hmm.
Casual fans sometimes I liked it. I loved it.
Casual fans saw it as a Batman movie, so I think that itself was good. But you yourself said you couldn't see half of the shit that was going on.
No, it was really quick. I feel like they had a lot of really good ideas, and I feel like they didn't really they would put it out there, and there was just no follow through.
And so that's the problem. That's the problem that I have with it in itself, which is they could have done a better job, and they didn't. They rushed it. You didn't have to rush it, man. If you would have just did the slow mo, we'd have been just fine. And the kids need imagination. Like if you're doing everything fast, kids are going to think everything's fast, and Lego is not fast. It's pandering to a totally different audience. I just thought it was an interesting take.
The definition of like building like the Death Star from the Lego set, like that is patience.
Yeah. It takes a while, and it's fun because the bigger sets look fun, but they're really more just about redundancy and things like that.
Yeah.
So, just looking through the comments here, Emmett, Star-Lord, and Jurassic World is classic. Adrian says that his fiance is a huge Batman Lego fan. He's saying Everything is Awesome for 3 months. I did the same thing. I love that song, but he fell asleep during Lego Batman. Case in point, people were saying it was the best Batman movie in a while. That's only because we only had the Killing Joke and Batman Rises. So that's about all we had. So I'll have to leave Jumanji for another time. That's something else.
It's past my budget.
But I'd like you to go back and watch Lego Batman again.
I'll watch it again.
A new
Honestly,
set of eyes.
when I saw Lego Batman, I was like nursing a food baby. I was so full and just like so casual about watching it.
I'd like to hear some strong opinions about Lego Movie from our fans out there. If you guys, I'd like to hear it from a Batman perspective and a Lego perspective. If you care about Lego, it's very little, but I would love to hear the Batman perspective because I truly loved just hearing Batman say that scene. To me, that was all Batman. You don't matter to me. Nobody does. Fucking brilliant. I want more of that, and I hope Lego Ninjago has more of that. Rachel, where can everybody get a hold of you on social media?
We need some play out music.
I will, but I'll get you. Oh yeah, you're right. It's only us. Well, I gotta read some copy here, so I'll get you started.
You doing it right now?
Yeah, we're doing it now. I got you. Where can everybody find you on the social?
I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. This was really good to be back, and we love you guys so much. You can find me on all social media platforms as Rachel Litfin. The hashtag under is Fin on Fire, which is a play on my last name, Litfin. So yeah, every social media platform, find me Rachel Litfin, all one word, all together. I post under the hashtag Fin on Fire. I post under the hashtag Adventuring Princess, and once in a while, I post under the hashtag Rachel Kapowski because of
Oh yeah, we're trying to typecast her. Who do we get? Zac Efron and Zach Morris. That's our top lead right now.
Yeah.
Our top typecast.
Saved by the Bell.
That. We got people saying,
yeah.
I couldn't watch the first 10 minutes of Lego Batman. Thank you. See, the support comes out. Anything? Oh, and why don't you throw out some more info about Reverse Flash super quick? Where can we find
Reverse Flash, the fan film I am co-starring in with Colin Bass. It is going to be released at Nerd Nights. Our next Nerd Nights is August 10th. And on the 11th? Okay, so
gotcha.
So the premiere of the Reverse Flash fan film first episode is going to premiere at Nerd Nights on August 10th, but it will be live on the interwebs on August 11th, the next day. But if you want to be there to party with us for the premiere of the Reverse Flash Origins fan film we're making, be there, be square, Dave & Buster's in Arcadia.
$10 will get you in to hang out with the Nerdbot crew.
Night of fun with the Nerdbot
and you'll get unlimited gaming there very, very much as well. You're going to be able to see a band performing there, the expansion pack. You can find them on Facebook. I'm part of that. We're also going to be you can come in cosplay. You don't have to come in cosplay. It's happy hour all night. Are we doing that? Happy hour all night, guys. No arguments there. And of course, NerdbotCon 2017, September 30th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We're going to have everything you know about NerdbotCon. You can find it at nerdbotcon.com. You can go to nerdbot.com. Find us on NerdbotCon on Facebook as well. And then we're going to be having a Nerd Nights after party there as well. And that's going to have to do with NerdbotCon as well. So you're going to want to make sure that you get all the info together. And I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. It's been a great show. I want to thank Paul Mart Store for our sponsored giveaway and the Litfin for being here. And I'll take you out with, oh my God, wouldn't that be hilarious?
Oh my God, wouldn't that be hilarious?
Ah.